Hello there. It's a north-south split in conditions for the second half of the weekend, and it's southern districts that are bearing the brunt of the rainfall, all due to this area of low pressure that has been pushing its way into the southwest of the UK first thing this morning, and these weather fronts have already been providing rainfall for some of us. If we turn on the radar sequence from earlier on, we can see some quite bright colours on here, indicating some heavy pulses of rain first thing this morning for some of us. This will continue to push its way eastwards as we head throughout the rest of today, and considering it has been so wet recently, this additional rainfall does bring the potential for some disruption in places, and there are weather warnings in force for southern districts. Elsewhere, a few showers around in places could be on the sharp side across the far north of Scotland, maybe some hail in there as well, but there will be some sunny intervals in between that, and it should be a fairly pleasant day if you are in that sunshine. Temperatures around where we'd expect them to be for the time of year, but probably feeling particularly cold when you're stuck underneath the most persistent rain and cloud in the far south. And we also have some very strong winds wrapping around this feature as well, so we will see coastal gales around the channel right throughout this evening and into the overnight period as well. The rain will be particularly persistent for southeastern areas of England right throughout the night, but elsewhere there'll be some clear intervals around. The showers continue to push into the north. They can provide some icy stretches in places as they begin to fall on frozen surfaces and temperatures tumble their way off. Some patchy frost is possible, particularly across areas of Scotland and the far north of England. Again, some fog patches for the coming night also. Temperatures will hold up a touch more across the far south where we see the cloud lingering on, but it does mean it is going to be a fairly grey, murky and wet start to the day here, and it will take some time for that rain to eventually clear off the likes of East Sussex and Kent. Elsewhere, though, sunny intervals developing, quite a brisk northeasterly wind pushing in again will make it feel quite cold, and that will push in a few showers for northeastern England and eastern areas of Scotland as well. But otherwise, a fairly decent end to the day, and into the afternoon, many of us will have a fine one. Again, feeling quite pleasant if you are in the sunshine and away from those stronger winds. Temperatures relatively similar to the day before, not doing too badly for the time of year. Those fine conditions won't last too long though. We will start to see the cloud begin to thicken up across Northern Ireland and into the far northwest of Scotland as we head throughout the end of Monday, and that is all due to our next frontal system that is going to be arriving overnight and into Tuesday. This starting to push its way in, turning wetter and windier, and then that slowly pushing its way in across the southeastern districts as we head throughout the day. So generally staying changeable and unsettled as we end off February. So keep up to date with the forecast. You can of course do that by subscribing to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you again here very soon. Bye bye.